Hello everybody, it's VerticalSandwich. Welcome back to Let's Play Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. In the last video we answered the question, how many sky pirates does it take to make the fallen queen of a vanquished Empire of the Sky / Great Sage who's brokenhearted and infested with nightmare happy? And the answer is 1. It's that guy. Okay, onward. I'm aware of this. It concerns Mornstar, does it not? Yes, we're trying to restore its power. We did manage to find 3 magic stones, but even Moccasin can't reunite them with the wand. It was beyond Moccasin's power, you say? How could that be? Tell me more. Alright, so we tell her. Well, he speculated that it might be because we brought Mornstar here from the past. A masked wizard who can manipulate time itself. I'm most curious as to what his intentions could be. But I shall ponder that at my leisure. Our priority is to put a stop to Shadow's plans. I will perform the required ritual without delay. Doity! Sounds like old Coulon knows what needs doing to get Mornstar back in one piece. Hey, that's handy. Quit calling her old Coulon, like... Now, young Oliver, I shall require some assistance in this undertaking. Are you willing to help me? Sure, Queen Coulon. Just tell me what I have to do. A fine response. The ritual must be performed outside. When you are ready, come and see me. I shall be waiting. Okay. So, here is an alpaca, I believe. Okay, and where are we? Oh, we're in that same house. Okay, so without further ado, let's get Mornstar redone. Yeah, everybody has love now. We get it. We unlocked another emotion. May we begin the ceremony, Oliver? Yes. Sure, ready when you are, Your Highness. Oliver, do you know of a spell named Rejuvenate? Sure I do. It turns back the clock for objects to before they were old or broken. Well, it is the memory retained within the objects that is being revived. Only the spell Breach Time allows time itself to be manipulated. Now, I believe that Rejuvenate should be able to restore the magic stones to the state they were in 15 years ago. Oh, I get it. That way they'll be the same as Mornstar from 15 years ago, huh? Indeed. I will need to combine the spell Rejuvenate with the ritual performed to reunite the stones with Mornstar. Flippin' heck, wouldn't that be a bit of a stretch even for you, your heavenliness? Oh, it will not be easy, and I understand why Moccasin balked at the challenge. But I believe that I can do this for you. Thank you, Your Highness. Now, without further ado, let the ritual commence. Alright. The ritual is complete. What you now hold is Mornstar in its true form. Please consult your wizard's companion. The wand's power has restored new pages with new spells for you to use. Yeah. Okay, Healing Hand, I think, is a more powerful healing spell. Fortune's Fool is a spell that allows you to wager the outcome of a battle on some sort of chance. I've never used it. It's like a last-ditch effort kind of thing. But this thing, Unleash, this is ridiculous. This is a ridiculous spell. It essentially turns the Guardians that we have fought so far into essentially summons. Like from the Final Fantasy games, where you just call them into battle and they do like, you know, the first one does like super forest damage or something, and the second one does like super fire damage. Jeepers, the spells look so neat! The spell known as Unleash will prove very useful to you, I'm certain. Doubtless, you've done battle with those creatures known as Guardians, whose poor hearts have been broken by Shadar. When you've defeated them, you received certain gemstones, did you not? That's right, Robin, Big Jewel, ain't it, Ollie boy? These gems are symbols of the Guardians' gratitude, and contain a part of their spirit and life force. Jeepers! By using Unleash, you can channel the energies which reside in the gems and call upon the Guardian's strength in battle. With their power at your command, you will be able to hold your own, even against Shadar. Thank you, Your Highness. That sounds like it'll come in real handy. Hey, it doesn't sound too shabby, does it? Oliver should always be quick in his boots. You're now better equipped to face Shadar in battle, but a serious obstacle stands between you and any such encounter. Here we flip and go, is Tom. Shadar dwells within the castle of Nevermore. It lies to the north of here, beyond the Miasma marshes. Should a careless traveler be engulfed by the dark miasma, for which the marshes are known, they will be lost forever. Wait a second, the miasma marshes, What is it, Esther? Have you heard of them? It's something my father once spoke of. He told me of a mist that was so dark that no light could penetrate it, the miasma. He said that the only way to clear it was the call of the clarion. The clarion? I remember you saying that we'd be the ones to play it again, Esther. Yes, the clarion is a symbol of peace that was created by the three kings of the world. Now, what was that? What was the rhyme? In Ding Dong Dale they carve full well the old Mamooni wood, and bear it then to Hamlin to make it sound so good. I'm impressed by your knowledge, Esther, but then you are the daughter of a great sage. Oh, it's just a rhyme I learned when I was little. So if we'll give this clarion a good honk, you'll clear us a path across the miasma marshes, will it? That is correct, and the first thing you require to make the clarion is the holy wood. No comment. The old Mamooni wood. I think it's time we paid the Khalifa a visit. I think it's time we did the most exhaustive clear out of this world ever. Because first off, we've unlocked love. So now we have love. But we can finally unlock purple chests. Okay. So, first things first, let's go take care of... where is he, the jerk? There he is. Oh, wait a minute. I actually don't want his dialogue for completing this before I get his other dialogue. Go, it's you. It seems our paths have crossed once again. Of course, I predicted you would be here before long. Gee, it's Derwin. Oh, shit, Gun. How come you always wait for us wherever we go? Because I want you to assist me with my critically important research, of course. So I guess that means you want us to find us some more creatures for you, huh? Yeah, you applaud your perspicacity. Now will you assist science and cooperate with me? Science thanks you. What kind of creatures is gonna send us running off after this time, man? Illegally, I have been conducting highly stimulating research into the process of metamorphosis. But there are some creatures whose advanced forms I have yet to observe. There are 3 specimens I would very much like you to bring me. The first specimen of interest is a Wispula, the metamorphic successor of a ghostly creature known to haunt the Tombstone Trail. I would also like to see at first hand a flesh fry, a species produced through the metamorphosis of a creature notable for carrying a pair of red-hot stones. Finally, I wish to examine a curiously musical creature known as their Trumpy Mumble. I am sure you know the species in question, and no, I shall not repeat myself. It don't sound like it's gonna be easy. Little is known about these creatures, even amongst the familiarological fraternity, and such, you're on your own. Still, with a combination of dedication and animal cunning, it is statistically likely that you will find them, eventually. Oh, and it goes without saying that it will not suffice simply to stash these specimens in a familiar retreat. No, you must bring all 3 of these creatures to me together! Anyway, let's go get the third one, because we did this a while back. Hey, look, it's a Trumpy mumble. So remember, Trumpy Pumper, Flash Fry, Wispula.
Yes, these are correct. It would seem that you have successfully brought me the specimens I requested. Moreover, you did so in marginally less time than predicted.
Seriously? That was super quick.
Based on my estimation of the subject's rarity and your intelligence, clearly another factor is at work. But I shall look into that later. For now, I must immerse myself in my studies. That will be all.
Gee, Derwin sure does love science, huh?
Yeah, a bit too flippin' much if you ask me. Lad needs to find himself a girlfriend. Oh, you are scarcely aware of the scale of the contribution you have made to my research. And yes, I do need to find a girlfriend. I stand at the brink of a truly momentous discovery. Soon the deepest mysteries of creature kind will be revealed to me, and science shall be the beneficiary.
Well, I hope science is more grateful than you are.
What was it? No matter. In return for your continued assistance, I shall reward you. Here.
Anyway. Alright. Trust me, that's one you don't want to have to really dig around for. Okay, fun stuff here. Say, Mr. Trippy, what are these animals called? There's the noble alpaca, Ollie boy, majestic, ain't it? Oh, it had them. What do they have? Orgle, Borgle, Orgle. Seems like he's trying to tell me something. Oh, not wrong! Alright. Hello, I want you to do something for me. I'm simply starving. Can't you hear my tummy rumbling? Might you have a tasty morsel for a hungry alpaca? Oh, so you want food, huh? Sorry, Mr. Alpaca, but what do you eat? My kind are fed hay morning, noon, and night, but I have grown tired of its frankly one-dimensional taste and uninviting texture. Is the merest hint of luxury too much to ask? A little gourmet treat, perhaps? A gourmet treat, huh? Precisely. Would it be so wrong for a humble alpaca to sample the delights of a juicy babana from Al Maun? How the heck have you heard about babanas? We'll never flippin' now. There was a merchant who once came here. Among his wares were fresh babanas. Ever since I first set eyes upon them, they have captivated me. I simply must try one. Might you be willing to provide me with one? Bring me a babana, and I am sure I could find something similarly desirable to offer you in exchange. Yeah, he wants every treat, every unique item you can buy from a city. Okay, sure, just wait there. Thank you, my tummy is rumbling with anticipation. Gosh, it's a babana. I'm going to enjoy this. Nom 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 nom. This is delicious. It's so sweet and soft and fruity. It makes change from hay, I can tell you. So you should buy the individual item from every town as you're traveling through them, but you can always just zoom around and get them. Look at him gobble it down. It's babana habit is. Huh, sure, he sure does seem to be enjoying it. No, that was delicious, but having experienced such a gastronomic marvel, it is clear to me just what I've been missing. I must taste further delights. Still greedy, great hairy lump. Let me see, what do I want to eat for my next course? I know, a glow shrimp. So when we get those at Castaway Cove. Hold on, Furface, how did an alpaca in the middle of flipping mountains come to hear of a rare and exotic type of seafood then, eh? The merchants who come to Perdita often speak of strange and wonderful foods. Alright, we got that sneeze out of the way. They don't think I can understand, but I am listening. His hairy blot has got an answer for everything. Well, I guess I could bring you a glow shrimp. Excellent, I shall wait here for said exquisite morsel. I say it's a glow shrimp, how delightful, I can't wait to taste it. Rum, 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 rum. This is exquisite. I've never tasted anything quite like this. It's tender and succulent, it leaves a delightful tang on the tongue. So this is why people make such a fuss about seafood. I didn't know why his hairball's carried on. He's quite a culinary connoisseur, ain't he? He sure seems to know a lot about food. No, that was a real treat. Now on to the next course. The next course? Hey, it's a fancy flippin' restaurant, you cheeky so-and-so. Are you sure eating all this unusual food won't give you a stomachache? I thank you for your concern, but I shall be fine. Now on to the next course. I would like to sample a black truffle from Hamelin. You what? You know how much those flipping things cost? Awesome. I found the subject distasteful. Flavor is all that matters to me, but if you think money is more important than a hungry alpaca's humble dream... Well, I guess we could bring you a black truffle. Ah, that smell! Musk, nuts, dong! It must be a black truffle. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this, I assure you. Rum, rum, rum. This is extra rum, rum, ordinary. Ah. Flippin' heck, I never thought I'd live to see an alpaca gorging himself on a black truffle. There can be no mistake, the black truffle is indeed the king of foods. It is richly fragrant and boasts a flavor of incomparable depth, a taste for the true connoisseur. Jeepers, he sure does know his food, and some real fancy words, too. But the texture was nothing special. That being the case, the next delicacy I should like to try is the legendarily crunchy snow radish of Yule. Ugh, got a bit between his teeth now, hasn't he? How long a greedy furback gonna keep eating? Oh, he still seems pretty hungry. I can't wait for the next course. My tummy's rumbling in anticipation. Oh, you brought me a snow radish. Then without further ado, I'm going to tuck in. Rum, 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 rum. Ah, that crispy, crunchy texture is just so Moorish. And snow radishes are good for you, too. It's delightful. Iciness sends a tingle down the spine. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I do declare that I have eaten enough. My belly is fit to burst. Thank you for indulging my whims and taking this humble alpaca on a whirlwind culinary tour of the world. Before you delivered those delicious morsels, I tasted only hay and a shoe out of curiosity. Rest assured, I shan't forget the flowers, or the flavors you have so kindly introduced me to. Now I promised that I would reward you, and so I shall. Here you go. Alright. Oh, and there's more! I have a fine formula for you to use in your alchemical experiments. Use it to make something tasty, and feel free to drop by and share it with me anytime. Hey, got some bread in cheek. Does he think nothing but stomach or what? Alright. New formulae. Also, this guy. Ah, it is truly gladdening to see the people of Perdita restored to their old selves. These people harbored us when we fled from the ruins of Xanadu, with my queen gravely injured and her heart broken. And how did we repay them? With blessings that were neither good nor true. But it's not your fault, sir. You were just obeying Queen Kulan. Obedience is no excuse. I should have done something. And no point crying over spilt milk, mon. Sounds back to normal. So all's well that ends well, ain't it? You're right, of course. And now I will do all I can to protect the people of this town. That's great, sir. You have my gratitude. Thank you for saving my queen. What Shadar wrought on Xanadu cannot be undone, but I sense that those who lost their lives are grateful to you. I feel sure the ghostly guard you met would agree. Few artifacts from Xanadu now remain, but I have held on to this. Here, take it. It is yours. So we get a new formula, which we're going to make right away. Because it's for the Herald's Harp. We got the Cherub's Wing from the fight, the Power Stone from the thing out, the draw point outside, and Gust Plumes we just picked up. So, yes, please. Alright, so that actually... More stuff for Esther. Okay, there should also be like a kid around here with... Oh wait, maybe her? We believe the blessings would cleanse us. That they would make us forget everything. But what kind of life is that? There are some things that should never be forgotten, no matter how sad, no matter how painful. Somebody around here, I think, has a bunch of alchemical formulas. Our mountain town is far from other people, but still we can live well here. We pass knowledge and alchemy formula from generation to generation. You know about alchemy, huh? Of course, since we were children, we have watched all our Sienna does. So she taught you, huh? Say, would you mind sharing some of your formula with us? I would not mind at all. I'll have fun trying them out. Gee, thanks. Tons of formulas from this guy. Alright, and then we're also going to go and pick up some bounties. And yeah, like, these guys are here. They're fighting. He's lost his love. There's love somewhere in town here for him. This guy has a pretty unique errand about helping his hurt back. But since bounties are the thing, I mean, we can look at our errand board, but we're going to pick those up by talking to people who blink on our map really but there are a lot. Alright, Icy Giant. Kingdom on the brink. Magmageddon. Alright, and I mean, these are like 8 merit stamps a piece. So, like, this is a really good set of things we can actually do for ourselves. Like, I mean, 5 bounties at 8 stamps a piece gets us a new ability. And the next one we will probably get is... geez, I don't know, actually. I really don't. Alright, so we're going to stay here in town. And, oh, you know what? Before I forget, we should actually go check Old Father Oak. Not Ding Dong Dell, you dummy. Alright. And I want to go see Old Father Oak and see if he's got a new reward for us. And then we've got to go, we've actually got to, like I said, we've got to start some post-commentary stuff. Because we're going to need to go around and spring, like, every chest in every dungeon we've been to. And things like that. I mean, all of these things, we need to 100% clear these areas. We've got to go check out some forest glades to see if they have purple chests in them. To see if we can get those. And, I mean, it's going to be a long trip. Like, every town, every dungeon. Not that we need the items that are in there. We need the completion percentage. The path of the wizard is a long and winding one, but you must never give up. Alright, I guess he doesn't have anything for us to say. Or anything to say to us. Let's just vacate this place. And then we'll come back in and save at the Waystone. And when we're done with that, we will be ready for a lot of post-commentary cleaning uppiness. Oh, actually, yeah, we should do that. Oh, we already did it. Then while I'm thinking about it, I should do this. I just used the recommended stuff for him. Alright, so when we come back, more of this. Bye, everybody.